this just into us right now. We have a new track on Tropical Storm Erika. We
go straight to Storm Team 5 Chief Meteorologist Steve Weigel in our Weather Center for that update. Steve.
There's still a lot of uncertainty with this one. The new track just came out from the Hurricane Center. Very disorganized. The winds stay at 40 miles an hour. This is going to have a tough time the next couple of days. If it does make it through Wednesday, Thursday, and early Friday, it could hold together and be a big player in our weather, but it's got a long road ahead. It looks fairly impressive on the satellite loop this evening. There are showers, storms, lots of convection here, but the low-level center is to the north. It's up in this area right here. So all of the energy from this storm system is displaced to the south, or most of it. So it is very vulnerable to any kind of wind shear or dry air that gets entrained in it, and it is struggling. So the winds stay at 40. A couple of planes flew through it during the day and didn't find anything too impressive. Moving west now at 18, so it slowed down its forward track just a little. There's Wednesday, tomorrow morning, still winds at 40. Then it tracks across the northeastern Caribbean. There's Thursday, 8 in the morning, winds only at 45 miles an hour. And just north of Puerto Rico on Thursday evening, winds at still at 45. This is a critical point right here through Thursday night and early Friday. If it holds together and it's still around at this time, then it has a chance to strengthen. And that's what the official forecast has. But there are many question marks if it even makes it here. If it does, though, the official forecast has it continuing to strengthen, moves into the central Bahamas on the weekend. And here's the new track, the new 5-day position, Sunday, 8 p.m., Category 1 hurricane. Once again, we're in the air cone here. We could see a track a little farther to the south or a little farther to the north, or maybe nothing at all. That is a scenario, too, simply because there's so much dry air and there's a fair amount of wind shear the next couple of days. And we saw what happened to Danny. It was a Category 3 hurricane in roughly the same area, and it didn't last very long. Here are the computer model tracks tonight. There's a TVCN, a blended model, which the Hurricane Center leans on, and it's very close to what they have tonight at 11 o'clock. A weak Bermuda high, a stronger storm, would turn north before it makes it into Florida. A weaker storm would continue more of a west track and could be a player in our weather. But lots of dry air and wind shear. This is wind shear, high wind shear just ahead of this. And the computer model tracks keep the wind shear high through Wednesday and Thursday, and then it weakens as it gets into the Bahamas. That's the critical time. If it makes it here, more than likely it will strengthen. But the question is, does it even make it here? And even the Hurricane Center tonight is talking that is a possibility that it won't even happen. So if the official forecast verifies, we'd see rain Sunday night. It'd be a Sunday, Monday event. Heavy rains and obviously some thunderstorms. Hurricane force winds are also possible. We have a Category 1 hurricane just off the coastline. So it is definitely one to keep an eye on, but the critical time period is about 36 to 48 hours from now. That's when we'll take a look at it and see if it's still around.